What's going on, guys? In this video I've been getting a lot of questions about this, and every time a new Apple device comes out I get questions like this all the time. But in this video I thought I would answer the question that I've been getting lately, and that is, should I upgrade to the iPhone 4S? Now, a lot of people out there have been asking me this, coming from a general different environment in terms of their phone. A lot of people have flip phones, a lot of people have Droids, a lot of people have one of the current iPhones, and people have been asking me everything. Should I upgrade? What should I do? I don't know what to do, blah, 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 blah. In this video, I thought I would let you know my thoughts and just generally what the iPhone 4S entails, for those of you who are thinking about buying it. Now, generally, if you go here to the iPhone page, I'll refresh it on Apple's website. The main things they're advertising are dual-core A5 chip, new 8-megapixel camera, iOS 5 and iCloud, and Siri, and just an updated design with some better hardware. Now, basically, what does that mean? Generally, it means it's going to be up to 2 times faster with 7 times graphics, with 7 times as fast graphics. It's going to have an HD, full HD camera, which is very nice. iOS 5, which is very nice as well, and the iCloud, which is also included in iOS 5. And the hardware is also going to be generally more significant. But my thoughts on that, basically, every iPhone, every device is constantly going to get faster and faster. So the A5 chip isn't a big deal for me. I don't know about you. It is nice to have the extra added speed, but I do have the iPhone or the iPod Touch 4, and it's just as fast as the iPhone 4, and I really don't see any big speed difference yet. So if you're upgrading for speed, don't do it. It's not really worth it. In terms of iOS 5 is available on all of the Apple iOS devices, so it's not just an iPhone 4S. So if you're thinking about getting the 4S for the iOS 5, don't do it. If you currently have an iOS device, you can upgrade to iOS 5, which is a big deal for that. But the three things that you really cannot have on the current iOS devices without upgrading are Siri, the HD camera 1080p, and the better upgraded hardware. Now, I'll talk about the hardware first. Design-wise, it's the same exact design. The antenna has been updated a little bit, but not too much. It does have more storage, but for the $200 version, you're going to get the same amount of storage that you do have on the iPhone 4 now, just 16 gigs. And the hardware is slightly faster, but not enough to make you notice it significantly. Also, I've heard iOS 5 just generally increases the speed of the device as well. So hardware-wise, it's really not that big of an upgrade. It's nicer to have minor upgrades, but I would not upgrade for the hardware if I were you. And that leaves two things for me to talk about: the camera and Siri. First, I'll talk about Siri. Right now, the iPhone and all these devices do have voice recognition. Siri is a much, much more advanced voice recognition system where you can actually talk to your phone, ask it what the weather is, ask it to remind you about something, ask it to open apps, Google search, open the web. It can basically do everything that you can do on your phone simply hands free. You can talk to your phone and make it do things for you. Now, for me, I don't really use voice recognition that much, and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But if I did have it, I think I would use it a lot. So it's not going to make me go out and buy the iPhone 4S because I don't really need the voice features. I don't know about you guys, but it is a nice upgrade, but it's unessential to me. If I had the iPhone 4, I could live with it without Siri, because there are other voice recognition apps such as voice control. I know Siri is way more advanced and way better, but it's just not a necessity right now. If you did get the iPhone 4S, it's a nice to have, but it's not a necessity. The one thing that would push me to buy the iPhone 4S, however, is the 1080p or 1080p camera that it actually entails. It is 8 megapixels, so it can take really, really high quality pictures, and the 1080p is better than any point and shoot camera I've ever owned, on a phone minimally, but overall in general. Um, if you are a person that really, really does not want to go out and spend a lot of money on a camera, I know I'm going to buy a separate camera because I make YouTube videos. But if you can live with a 1080p on an iPhone or a phone camera, definitely get the iPhone. That's definitely the best camera on the market. Highly recommend it. And that actually, I'm going to be doing a video review on the 1080p camera when I actually get my hands on one tomorrow on the iPhone 4S. But yes, that is the one thing that would push me over the edge to buy it. And yeah, if you really want HD video recording, it's worth it. That's the one worthwhile feature, I think. So to sum up basically this video and my thoughts, I'm not going to be buying the iPhone 4S. But if my plan was up and I was waiting to get an iPhone, I definitely would get the 4S because the iPhone 5 is not going to be coming out until a while into next year. And it is enough of an upgrade for me to buy it probably if I was on a 3GS or my plan was about to expire um, with my phone because it is worthwhile with the camera and iOS 5 and everything that it entails. However, I currently own the Droid X, and if you are also on something like that or an iPhone 4 that is relatively new, I would not upgrade just yet. You do have a great camera on both the iPhone 4 and all the other phones. And you can get the iOS 5 still on your device, so you're not really missing out on too much. You will be missing Siri and a slightly better camera, but you can probably hold out on that. It's not a real deal breaker. So for me and for all of you who have the iPhone 4 and good quality smartphones, unless you really, really, really feel the urge to, don't go out and buy this. I don't recommend it, but it's up to you. You can definitely buy it. I think it's a cool device, and I will definitely have reviews up on it tomorrow and later this weekend when it comes out. But that's my thoughts, guys. That's whether or not I think you should upgrade. If you like this video and for more Apple videos, be sure to subscribe and rate thumbs up and like the video below in the description. Greatly helps me out, and I greatly appreciate it, guys. You're the best. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter, bookmark my website, and like my Facebook fan page, which are in the description as well. Greatly helps me out. I love making videos for you guys, and the more you support me, the more I'll be able to buy new products and review them for you. And yeah, hopefully you like this video, and I will be back with more over the weekend. So thanks, stay tuned, and peace.